right, ladies and gentlemen, I should be at this game, but I am not. Instead, I am in my apartment bringing you the game. Blame Kiwi 100% on our weather forecast. Wong Song Bin will lead things off for the old Lotte Gigantes, and that is outside ball one. The first pitch from Paddock in his KBO career. Apparently, everybody's cowboy hatting it up today. And that's in there for a strike at the top of the zone as he pulls the bunts back. Interesting, Paddock, his name has no A's in it, or no E's in it, so yet here we go. What's up, Jess? Oh, Jesse, sorry. As that is fouled into the dirt, and it's 1-2. Welcome, oh, welcome. One run in the first. Ooh, that's so difficult to tell. With Paddock making his first ever start, as that is fouled into the dirt. So once again, yeah, Paddock, obviously making his first KBO start, so very, very difficult to really know what's going on as far as Nag Yunan. Opponents do hit 284 against him in the first inning. That's up high, though, 2-2. He's given up 5 homers in the first inning. And a swing and a miss, and a first strikeout for Paddock. The wife looks on. I guess wife, girlfriend, I don't know. Well, Samsung does have a solid offense, especially at home. So might be able to get that. All right, so Go Sung Min looks at to strike one at the bottom of the zone. 0-1. Thank you, Underdog. What's up, Angry? That is turned on to the right fielder, though. I'm guessing you're not. Yep, Paddock from the Rangers, the Twins. He's thank you, Angry. Making his debut. 2-away already. Reyes steps in now. I'm sure you're angry. I'm sure you're talking about your dinner, right? As that is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Reyes. That is off the hands, past the shortstop, and giving up his first hit of his KBO career as Reyes heads on over to first base with the one-out single. Yeah, Chris Paddock. Paddock. I want to say Paddock because it's Paddack. All right, Tandong, he steps in. 7 home runs on the season, 280 for the big guy. Breaking ball, but it is a ball. I didn't want to know. 2. Strikeout to Kim Ji-chan, and then the fly out to right. Another 1-0 lays off of it into the dirt to 2-0. Yeah, another 2-0. Swing and a miss at ball 3 and 2-1. It's a fairly large glove for Paddock. As that one is fouled away, moves it to 2-2. Thank you, Donna. Jesse, you forget that Reyes is on first. He is not known for his speed. Yeah, fouls that one away again. 15 pitches now for Paddock in his first inning. The 2-2 slaps it to the right side. Yuji Huck sliding and makes the play into the grass, and that'll be it for Lotte in the top of the first. We go to the bottom. Zeros, and Jesse down to his final 3 outs. What's up? I have to think Samsung. I like Samsung at home. They just have their offense is so good at home. Nog Yunan, a forkball pitcher, if he doesn't get it, mainly he's had a lot of rest. Oftentimes, forkball pitchers pitch better when they don't have extra rest because the ball breaks a little bit more. But it'll basically be depending on the first inning, really. Is again, I talked about it a little earlier. Nog Yunan really struggles in the first inning. Opponents hitting a 284 against them. And not only are they hitting 284, but they've also hit 5 home runs in the first inning. So supposed to be at this game, ladies and gentlemen. I did against Guchong Mo. Wow. But Doosan's starter Jake Logue isn't the same caliber that I believe Chae-Min Sok from yesterday is. All right. So those of you expecting music, again, Samsung has all of their music copyrighted. Yeah, I had tickets, but it was a lot of rain in the forecast. So I had tickets in right field for today's game. All right, to Kim Ji Chan leading things off. This is inside, and it's a 1-0. Yeah. So next weekend, we'll head to Gwangju, and we'll check out the Kia game, as that's a ground ball, but it's foul. Ball boy will get himself some action over there. 1-1 now. So I did a lot of editing on the Doosan game that we went to. It is almost ready for upload. Then starts on the SSG game that we went to a couple weeks ago. Next weekend is Gwangju. The following weekend, a 3-day baseball trip. We'll go to Samsung Thursday is the 1-1 pitch. Misses up high. We'll go to Samsung on Thursday, Lotte on Friday, and Saturday we will head to NC. And then Sunday morning, we'll actually try to do the NC Dinos, as that's in there for a strike, a 2-2. The NC Dinos have a tour that they offer that we're going to try to do. So hopefully, plenty of baseball content, KBO content coming to you, as that's going to be a ground ball. The second baseman will pick it up, throws to first, and one away. What's up, Roberts? Welcome, welcome. This is up high to Kim Sung Yoon, hitting a 300 even on this season. And that's in there. Does catch the top of the zone. 1-1 now. Yesterday, these two teams were rained out. As the 1-1 is slapped, and it's going to drop down, and he has got a ton of speed into left field. It keeps rolling, but he's going to cruise into second base with stand-up double. Dun, 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 dun. All right, the Gu Jahook steps in now. Here you go. Jesse, you've got your chance here. Gu Jahook hasn't even seen a pitch yet, and he's already starting to cry. Mid-season form out of the break. All right, here we go. The first pitch. That is lifted up. Right fielder going back, and goodbye, baseball. There's your runs, Jesse. And with that, a 2-run shots. That was in our section, at the front of our section. All right, the 2-run shot puts Samsung up 2-0, clears the bases, and gives Jesse the runs he needed. Like I said at the beginning, he gives up a lot of home runs in the middle at the beginning of the game. All right, a 2-0 now. Samsung brings up Chae Hyung-woo. All right, first pitch is in there for a strike. We've got Im Chang-gyu. I think he's on the mound today for LG. We've got Kang Baek-ho, who is the home run derby winner, and Oh Sun-woo, who hasn't been playing at all. All right, so the 1-1 pitch fouled away. 1-2. Samsung Roberts. They're already up 2-0. They're playing at home. All the bullpens are rested. Samsung has technically or statistically the best bullpen in the league, because that's a swing and a miss at a pitch into the dirt. And that brings up Diaz. Elevated right in the middle of the plates. I hope they enjoy my seats. He steps in. Again, we do have two lovely things in music. Banger time is that's going to be a ground ball right to the first baseman. Will step on the bag, but the 2-run shot from Gujauk puts Samsung up 2-0 early. We'll go to the second. Stage hunt. I hope you got your Samsung in time. Your Samsung wager. 2-0 here, but we've also got 2-0 in the Doosan NC game. Elsewhere, still zeros as some people are still sleeping in. Yesterday, all of the away teams were victorious. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for Lotte in the top of the second inning. All right, No Gene Hyuk looks at ball one up high, 1-0. Gene Hyuk. 1-0 pitch is a slow grounder, but will get foul 1-1. Now, Nagyunan does settle in a lot more after the first inning. Average drops below 200, so. The 1-1 pitch up high, 2-1. Third time on the season, No Gene Hyuk is made the start at third base. The 2-1 is fouled into the dirt. 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch, swing into the tip of the glove, and that's strikeout number 2, a second straight inning where he strikes out the leadoff batter. That's one way to keep the leadoff batter from getting on base. All right, Hante Yang steps in now, fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. And in the 0-1, a swing and a miss as it almost took off his shoulder. 0-2. 9 innings. Into the dirts. He just pulling out all the stops. 3 walks per 9 in 2026 and a 2.04 career walks per 9. And you're like, oh, what stat can we put in? As the 1-2 rolls over, the shortstop will scoop it up, throws across, and 2 away. Number 7 hitter, Junmin Jay, steps into the batter's box. Doosan added another run. Another home run. 3 solo shots today from Doosan. KT has added a run also, as that's in there for a strike. And 0-1. Just catches the outside corner. And 0-2. Way up high there, 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch to Junmin Jay. Fouls that off. Stays 1-2. All right, so 1-2 pitch down at the bottom is where he sets up and misses outside at 2-2. 16 pitches in the first inning for Paddock. Pitch number 16 coming up now. Sets up down at the bottom again. A swing and a miss as it drops out. And that'll be strikeout number 3 for out number 3. We will go to the bottom of the seconds. Samsung's up 2-0. Miami Heat 305. I have no idea what that means, Robert. No idea at all. Yeah, 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up for Samsung in the bottom of the second inning. I really wish NBC Sports had that the timer up at the top that tells you when you're about to come back from break. I think SBS has it. All right, we're back. Bottom of the second inning, Nag Yunan will face Eugene Hyuk. And the first pitch is outside, ball one. Double to Kim Sung Yoon, and then a two-run shot to Gu Jauk. As that also misses up high, 2 and 0. Oops, wrong side. And right down the middle. And the 2-1 just catches the inside corner, 2 and 2. The 2-2 misses low, runs the count full, first full count of the day. Nagyunan does struggle with some command a little bit, as most guys that throw forkballs do. As that one is lifted up, but will gets foul. Stays 3 and 2. 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 27 walks in 92 innings. And the 3-2 pitch fouls that one off again. Stays 3 and 2. And the 3-2 pitch slaps foul again. Yeah, I know, but what's the 305? I know what the Miami Heat are. The big three: Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, taking my talents to South Beach. All right, we'll try this baseball thing again, as he's got himself a nice steady piece of wood. And another 3-2 pitch. That one is sliced foul again. Stay in 3 and 2. Stay, 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 stay 3 and 2. Stay 3 and 2. A little freestyle for you guys. And the 2. And foul again. 10 pitches so far. Pitch number 11 coming up. And that's going to be ground to foul once again. Once again, pitch number 12 of this at bat to start the second inning. And that was after Paddock just went to 1, 2, 3. I thought they were saying that he's gonna go back to Cleveland. Yeah, 3-2 pitch. Ground ball through the right side. 12 pitch single, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely heartbreaking. Twelve pitch single through the right side. Kim Young Un, 185 on the season. He does have some power, though. Don't be fooled by the batting average. Swing and a miss. He also strikes out a lot, though. One of the true two outcome guys as you look at all the Kim Jong Un uniforms. The 0-1 up high and in there for a strike, 0-2. Hit a solo shot in the game on Thursday. Okay. The 0-2 pitch. This is up high, though. 1-2. Korea is so small, they don't really have area codes. They kind of do for cell phones. And the 1-2 is lifted up. Left fielder giving chase at the warning track, makes the catch. Yeah, no one away. Rings up a Kong Min Ho, and we're going to be treated to some more lovely, fantastic music by the man, the myth, the legend, Big Kiwi.
Kang Min Ho Samsung Kang Min Ho Oh Kang Min Ho Param pam 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 Kang Min Ho Kang Min Ho Oh Kang Min Ho Param pam 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 Kang Min Ho.
Looks like Hanwha gave up a home run too. LG is taking the lead. They're up 2-1 now. A 2-run shot. As that is off the handle and fouled away. Oh, one home run in this game, 3 home runs in the Doosan game, 1 home run in the LG game, 1 home run in the Kiwoom game. Everybody's scoring. Welcome, my old face. Everybody getting themselves the home run ball as it is heating up. Did you take Samsung today? Yeah, and that Kong Min Ho. The 0-1 pitch, runner on first, UG Huck. Misses outside, 1-1. Ooh. 1-1 pitch. Slap through the right side. UG Huck, will he go first to third? They're going to hold him up. And Kong Min Ho on base with a 1-out single. Now you got runners on first and second.
Ho Samsung Kang Min Ho Oh Kang Min Ho Param pam 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 Kang Min Ho Kang Min Ho Oh Kang Min Ho.
I'm just going by lovely social media. Again, the last time I watched an NBA game, was when James was playing for Cleveland and basically took over overtime against the New York Knicks. Yang Hyun fouls that first pitch away. Little Giants, what a great movie. The Icebox. Time is called by Yang Hyun. Intimidation. The annexation of Puerto Rico. All right, the 0-1 pitch. This is up high, 1-1. Because that was the last game I watched. As fouls that into the dirt. 1-2. I've never been an NBA fan. In fact, I'm pretty sure on all of my social media accounts, I have NBA hashtags blocked because I can't watch it. It's so awful to watch. The 1-2 is back to the pitcher, throws to seconds, then not in time at first. So the 1-6 putouts puts runners on the corners, but 2 outs for the top of the lineup. Didn't go to third. Will that cost him? Will that cost him? Not going to third. Hernandez is not great. Anu Jin as is the next guy that is going to go to the MLB. No, it was just on wherever I was. I don't remember where I was, but it was on TV. That is a fouled away. I don't even remember what year it was. But Kium bullpen, very, very sketchy. Thursday, they won by a lot, so you didn't really need to worry about the bullpen. Yesterday, they had to bring their bullpen out. But again, Hanwha, in a close game, they probably brought out their main bullpen guys too. So, yeah. I think they're down already, though, as that one is lifted up. Sure, the left fielder will make the catch, and that will be a 3 away. Get a couple singles, but no runs. We'll head to this third inning. 2-0 Samsung. Yeah, NBA is definitely not my thing. Again, that whole Euro step. Now everybody just shoots threes. I definitely would not say that at all. Has it been better? Yes. Is it a strength? No. Because again, their manager runs the same guys out there. It doesn't matter if it's a 1-run lead or a 3-run losing by 3. Yeah, I did watch Mexico versus South Africa. I did watch, and I saw like 2 red cards, and I was like, "What is this crap?" Yeah, that's about all I watched. My students were trying to watch the game in the middle of class. All right, so we're back at top of the third inning. And brand new hitter out there, Joe Mean Young. This is his first ever start, so we're getting first start versus first start. Is the 1-0, a ground ball to the second baseman, throws him out, and that will be 0 for his career. Bringing up the number 9 hitter. Yeah, it isn't a massive weakness. We'll just say that. All right, to Song Sung Bin steps in now. 242 on the season. Looks at just strike one, 0 and 1. Average has jumped up about 20 points since the last time I streamed. Or streamed and paid attention. So that's out of the zone, 1 and 1. Yeah, another 1-1 pitch in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, 1 and 2. Now, those of you guys wondering why Lotte is over on the first base dugout, so Samsung and Kia both have third base home dugouts. So the 1-2 misses down and away, 2 and 2. Yep. I was super excited to go see the game. Like, I was like, all right, we're going to go see the game. We're going to go see his debut. Nope. 2-2 is lifted up. Center fielder ranging over, makes the catch. And 2 away. The third time I've seen this video of him walking in wearing a cowboy hat. All right, Wang Sung Bin looks at a strike right down the middle. Wang Sung Bin has struck out in his first at bat, 0 for 1 on the day. There was a tons of storms. Thank you. As that's in there for a strike on the outside. Yeah, there was a lot of storms last night. I got up at 8 this morning. I got up at 8. I go with 2 guys, and one of them was like, oh, no, it's going to storm. It's going to look bad. A swing and a miss and another strikeout. 4th strikeout of the day. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0. Samsung. 2 back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. No, baseball is about it. Like, I'll play any sport. I'll play any sport there is. But I don't watch a lot of sports on TV. I actually don't really even watch baseball on TV except like while I'm streaming. You're the second person that has commented on that, O-Face. Yeah, the second person that has made a comment of that variety. Elsewhere around the league, Kia's up 3-0 now against SSG. I almost streamed that game instead. LG still up 2-1. Doosan up a 3-2 now as NC is put a couple runs on in the bottom of the second. And Doosan's got the runners on first and second with nobody out on the top of the third. Kium still up 1-0 against Hanwha. I mean, I think he strikes out a little too much, but I mean, I feel like he's really good for Kium because Kium doesn't have a lot of power. As Kim Sung Yoon will step in. And the double on the run scored back in the first inning. Yeah, and Jesse, weather in Korea from the end of June to the middle of August is pretty bad. Lots and lots of rain. As that one is turned on, lifted, going, and goodbye. That would have bounced to right where we were sitting. Man, that was right in our seats. All right. Gujauka lifts that one up. Right fielder underneath it, though. And that will be one away. I'm upset now. I'm upset. That was right in our section. We were in the back row of that section. All right. Another pack of cards. It hit right on the ground and then bounced. I think it might have been over our head, but Shea Young looks at a ball one low. All right, so here we go. 3 cards. We've got EJ Hyun, who's injured. Normal shortstop for Samsung. Lee Jung Young, sorry, and Shin Jae-in. Shin Jae-in won something at the Futures All-Star game as that's misses outside, and we've got a 3-0 count now. Right down the middle for a strike. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That misses outside a ball 4. Brings up a Diaz who is extremely scary as a pitcher. Kia now up 5-0. All right, Diaz steps in, a ground ball to the first baseman in his first at bat. Looks at a strike right down the middle. I still love that you spelled it sock-er, as in like the things you put on your feet. The 0-1 in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. 10 homers against right-handers, just 6 against lefties. And the 0-2 pitch just sets up on the outside. That's going to be right off of the second baseman's glove, underhand toss, and get him out at seconds. Oh, he races Che Young-woo over at first, puts Diaz there instead now with a 2 away. UG Huck steps in. He had that 12 pitch single. Looks at the strike one, just catches the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. And already 51 pitches for Nag Yunan. 2 home runs given up. As the 0-1 pitch just misses outside, 1-1. The 1-1 slaps it foul, 1-2. Is that his end of the dirt? 2-2. And drops in. Second hit of the day for UG Hyaka. Diaz moves over to seconds. So, Oves, you were talking about Hanwha earlier. Hanwha's in their bullpen already, as Hernandez was ejected in the first inning. He only threw 8 pitches and was ejected. Kim Young-un steps in now. That's misses outside. 1-0. Headshot. If you hit somebody in the head in the KBO, you're automatically ejected. Man, a swing and a miss. Yeah, and the 1-1 fouls it away. 1-2. Yeah, I kind of like that rule. Doosan just added 2 more in the top of the third inning. And 5-2. Kia's up 5-0. Samsung 3-0. Kia 1-0. LG 2-1. Yeah, so the 1-2 pitch just tapping the glove on the ground. Swing and a miss, and they leave 2 more on base. We'll go to the top of the 4th. It's 3-0 Samsung. With 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for Lotte in the top of the fourth inning. Da, da, da. This game is moving right along. Same with the Kium and Hanwha game. So Anu Jin, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 1 hit. Hanwha now with Pak Jun Young. I imagine Hernandez will just start on Tuesday instead. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. All right, so we're back. We're ready for some more fantastic action. I keep showing that girl. Go swinging on downtown. That's in there for a strike. Go Sung Min flew out to right in his first at bats, 0 for 1 on the day, and almost hits him there. 1-1. Go Sung Min hitting a 353 against Samsung. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. This is outside at 3-1. Hey, go singing on downtown. And he walks him. Go singing on downtown. All right, so Go Sung Min earns the walk, heads over to first base. Reyes, 1 for 1 on the day. He singled in his first at bats. The only single that Paddock has given up. That's the first walk that he's given up. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Probably would have caught the outside corner anyway. Victor Reyes. Victor Reyes. Yeah, now the 0-2 sets up way outside once again. Grounds that to 4-6. 3 ending inning, or sorry, not ending inning, double play for the second out. Gives up a walk. He races him on the next batter. Andong Hee steps in now. And catches the top of the zone. A 4-3 ground out in his first at bats. 0 for 1 on the day. Fouls that away. 0-2. And the 0-2 into the dirts. 1 and 2. We got a lefty ump. A lefty behind the plate today, or behind, yeah. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and another strikeout for Paddock. Here comes the picture of his wife. Nope. Wow. All right, so we go to the bottom of the fourth. Samsung 3-0. The ocean chose us. Quick innings for Paddock. Eight to 9-1 hitters coming up for Samsung here in the bottom of I-4. Take a little bit longer since Cognito is the backstop. What is this tarps off stuff? We don't do tarps off in Korea. Put that baby's shirt on. All right, to Kong Min Ho.
Kang Min Ho. Samsung Kang Mino. Oh, Kang Mino. Param pam 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 pam. Kang Mino.
Nice breaking
Kang
ball in there
Mino.
for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, Kang Mino.
Kong Min Ho, a
Param
1
pam
for
pam
1
pam
on the
pam
day.
pam pam. Kang Mino.
In there for a strike at the bottom, and it's 0-2. Hitting much better in the month of July, hitting 400 after a 158 June. And the 0-2 bounces it into the dirt. Little 55-footer. Bounce that into the dirt to 2-2.
Kang Min Ho. Samsung Kang Mino. Oh, Kang Mino. Param pam 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 pam. Kang Mino. Kang Mino. Oh, Kang Mino.
And a
Param pam pam
swing
pam
and a
pam
miss.
pam pam. Kang Mino.
Second strikeout of the day. Sorry, third strikeout of the day. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Brings up the number 9 hitter. Yang Woo-hyun. I can. I literally just messaged my buddy who is actually at the game. Yang Yan, a 1-6 ground out in his first at bats. Swing and a miss at ball two, and it's a 1-1. He said it is a gross, a sweaty mess at the game. A 1-1 pitch. Fouls that away, 1-2. I can look at the weather. And that's a ground ball up the middle. The shortstop will grab it on the second base side, and he head first slide. And that'll be an infield single for Yang Hyun. And once again, they've got another base runner on. He said it is super cloudy, but no rain, almost foggy or misty. All right, Kim Ji Chan steps in now. 0 for 2 on the day. Fakes the bunts, pulls it back out of and 1-0. No problem. Yeah, the two guys I was supposed to go to the Samsung game with are at the Hanwha game. So once we decided not to go, they decided to grab a Hanwha tickets. And here we go. The 1-0 pitch checks over on the runner. He dives back. There is a little rain in the forecast for Daegu, but I don't think it's going to affect the game at all. 69 pitches for Na Gyunan. I hate it. The 1-0 is going to be lifted into right field. A sliding catch by the right fielder is going to throw back to first, but doesn't get him. Like there are some times where the head first slide it would make sense. Like if it's a throw way up the line where the where they can tag you and you could slide underneath the tag. But I mean, KBO players just have so low level fundamentals. As Kim Sung Yoon looks at strike one, he had the solo shots in the last inning. He led off last inning with that solo shot. Fourth inning already coming up to bat for the second time, or sorry, the third time. 2 for 2 on the day with a double, a run scored, and a homer. Yeah, and the 0-1 sets up on the outside in there for a strike on the bottom half of the zone. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. And the 0-2 pitch just sets up on the outside. Rips it fair right at the first baseman. Grabs it, steps on the bag. And that will be out. Number 3 will go to the 5th inning. Moving along, ladies and gentlemen. Moving along. Da- We're going to have 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for Lotte here. Elsewhere around the league, a quick look at the scores. Kia 5-2 now as the SSG has scored a couple runs. Welcome, Jay. Jay came in to brag about his Samsung Lions. Doosan and NC now 5-4 as teams are getting up, but other teams are clawing back. IBK. Ooh, we got an extra inning in there that we shouldn't have. There we go. Thank you, Jay. All right, no Gene Yuck. And that's in there for a strike. That's his up and out of the zone. 1-1. No Gene Yuck. That's almost hits him in the hands. 2-1. Yeah, no, the 2-1 is lifted, but gets foul. 2-2. Paddock 16 pitches in the first inning, 16 in the second, 10 in the third, 12 last inning. 54 coming into this inning. Just misses outside or runs the count full. First full count of the day for Lotte. The 3-2 ground ball. Diaz will backhand it, picks it up, steps on the bag, and 1 away. Da, 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 da. Ante Young. Beautiful breaking ball in there for a strike. Catches the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-1. And another pitch in there for a strike at the top of the zone. And the 0-2 pitch misses up and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 misses down and out of the zone. 2-2. The 2-2 misses low, goes from a 0-2 to a 3-2. Your wife looks on. She might be on camera more than her husband today. What's up, Dodger? And the 3-2 swing and a miss and another strikeout. So there she is again, ladies and gentlemen. Jeonmin Jae swings it to ball one. 0-1. Hey, Jeonmin Jae. Hey, Jeonmin Jae. And Jeonmin Jae lifts that one up. Center fielder underneath it, though. And another 1-2-3 inning for Paddock. His debut is got 5 done. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Hanwha's tied up. How'd they tie it, Soface? 3, 4, 5 hitters will be coming up for Samsung in the bottom of the inning. Chan Hyuk. Bottom of the 5th. A single by Chae-In Ho. For some reason, the app I usually use just to check scores is being real slow like. All right, so Gujauk steps in. Yeah, the 2-run shot in the first inning. Looks at ball one there. I looked it up. Chae-In Ho with an RBI single. Yeah, another 1-1 bounces that into the dirt to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is swing and a miss at ball 3 and a 2-2. Man, it is super quiet in the chat today. The 2-2 pitch now to Gujauk. Slaps that one. That's going to be fair. It's going to hit off the tarp and roll over. And Gujauk is going to be on second with a leadoff double. A 2-run shot and a double now for the number 3 hitter, the number 2 hitter with a double and a solo shot. Battling it out for the player of the game. But I think they're both going to fall way behind the pitcher if he keeps it up. As the Che Young-woo steps in now. Breaks in there for a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. I don't have one. I just I stream different games every single day. Is the 0-1 pitch. That is going to be line into right field. Gujauk is going to head on over to third, and they've got runners at first and third with nobody out for Diaz. For years, I was a Hanwha Eagles season ticket holder, but for the last couple years, I gave it up and just streaming KBO all teams. That's why I have a Lotte uniform there, and that's why I have a Samsung uniform there. As the pitching coach will come out now. 9 hits given up by Nagyunan, 2 homers. That's how Samsung has their runs. But last year's home run king, 50 home runs on the season last year was Diaz, is now up to bat, and he can easily make it a 6-run game with 1 swing. Dodger, do you have a KBO team? Yeah, and they big swing and a miss at the high fastball, 147 on the gun. You could be a Hanwha Eagles fan. They have Yuan Jin, used to have Pak Chano, or Chano Park is how you would know him, as the 0-1 lifts it up. A left fielder coming in, Reyes. Gujauk will tag up the throw, cut off, and that'll score another one as Samsung goes up a 4. I don't have a star player. Yeah, so if you're Hanwha, like being a Dodgers fan, you could easily be a Hanwha fan. They have Yuan Jin and used to have Chano Park. You could also be a Kium Heroes fan, as they are the former home of Kim Hae Sung. You must only take them at home, then, underdog. All right, Yuji Hyuk. They're going to video replay to see if he left early. 한국어가 정답 쉐입입니다. They suck, by the way. They were second. Actually, their manager went to Dodgers managing camp. Their manager used to manage in the Dodgers organization for something. As Yuji Haka looks at just strike one on the outside. Kiyoum just sucks. They also used to have Yasiel Puig. All right, to the 0-1 pitch. Only at home, underdog. Only at home. On the road, they do not score nearly as much run. As that's a misses down. I think he's playing in like a Canadian independent league now. He hit I think I saw he hit 3 home runs in a game earlier this week. Man, the 2-1 pitch way outside, a 3-1. Nagunan just trying to get through the 5th inning. And the 3-1 pitch just sets up right down the middle. Fouls that away, runs it full. Second full count of the day for Samsung. Yuji Huck had the other one. That was the 12th pitch at bat to start off the 2nd inning. And here we go. The 3-2 pitch just sets up right down the middle. Pops it up, but it will slice foul once again. Yuji Huck single-handedly getting into the Lotte bullpen. Da, 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 da. And 3-2. Ground ball, second baseman, underhand toss to the shortstop, throws to first in time, and that'll be a 4-6-3 double play. We'll take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in just a few. All right, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. That's top of the sixth inning. Paddock is still out there. Just 68 pitches so far. Thank you, Dodger. If you do find a team that you specifically like, Dodger, I put up a poll every single week, and you can vote on which games you want to see or which series you want to see. If you decide to pick a team or whatever. All right, 8-9-1 hitters coming up for Lotte into the top of the sixth inning. Shea Dong-wan, Lee Dae-ho, Kim Sung-yoon, Kim Sung-yoon, Kim Sung-yoon, Kim Sung-yoon. The classic series on the community page. Swing and a miss. Yeah, in the community page each week, Joe Min Young, a 4-3 ground out in his first at bat, so that bounces into the dirt to 1-1. Hitting 345 in the Futures League, again making his debut. That's going to be a ground ball, but it's a foul. Yeah, no 1-2. Outside at 2-2. Again, he does not have any music since he is just making his debut. That's going to be a ground ball right to the second baseman. Bobbles it again, and that is going to be an E4. Right off of the heel of the glove, and then he goes to pick it up and forgets to pick it up. All right, so instead of nobody out, they've got 1 out, bottom of the ninth or bottom of the order. Number 9 hitter stepping up now. Flew out to center field in his first at bats. First pitch there, popped up. Right fielder coming in. The second baseman will make the play, and that will be out to number 1. Flips the lineup back up to the top as we didn't even get to hear the music, ladies and gentlemen. 74 pitches from Paddock so far. Ooh, NC has taken the lead. That's in there for a strike also. 0-2. Who took Deuce on earlier? I think that was now I can't remember. Starts with an S. Steady, I think. That's just misses outside. 1-2. KT is taking the lead back. I think O-Face, you had LG, but KT just put up 4 runs in the top of the 5th. Checks over on the runner. Stage. Stage, steady. Stage Fetty. Yeah, LG's losing 5-2 now. KT scored 4 runs, as that's going to be a ground ball. Third baseman goes to second and wisely eats it. As that be a 5-4 putouts. Puts the speedy Wang Sung Bin over at first base. And 2 away. I imagine that they're going to put him in motion. What did I tell you about Doosan's starter? And that is in there for a strike, 0-1. And then you took LG. And the 0-1 breaks in, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch now. Sets up right down the middle. Into the dirts. Does not go. 2-1. I mean, LG does have a better record than KT, but LG is one of the last 4 games they have not been hitting. They have not been playing well. Samsung is slowly expanding their lead in the first. The 2-1 pitch now. In there for a strike on the outside. 2-2. All right, here we go. The 2-2 pitch fouls that one out of play. 2-2. Still 2-2. Have to imagine that he is going to be running now. Checks over on the runner. For those of you guys watching, especially those of you guys on SOOP, please do me a favor and make yourself an account. That way you can thumbs up the stream. Thank you for the hearts. Here's the pitch way up high. Runs the count full. Third full count of the day for Lotte. They had a 2 in the 5th, and then now 1 here in the 6th. So we're definitely going to be running now. Swing and a miss, though, and that's ends the inning on the 7th strikeout of the day. Where's the wife? Nope. Not going to get the wife again, as we will go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 Samsung. No more pizza. Yeah, whenever they said his name, I was like, "What? Really?" Oh, there she is. You couldn't go again. You can't have a strikeout without showing the wife. Cannot have a. All right, so we are into the Lotte bullpen now, though. Their bullpen is not what you would call very good either. All right, so Kim Young Un, first pitch is fouled away. Hemin Suk, 13 games, 1-2 with a 292 batting average against. Yeah, now that one is also fouled away, 0-2. Kim Young Un, 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to left in his first, and then a strikeout in his second. Does not swing at that pitch into the dirt, and 1-2. Yeah, now misses way up and out of the zone, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch now, a swing fouls it away, stays 2-2. Da, 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 da. Time is called. No, final line on Nagyunan, 89 pitches in 5 innings, gave up 9 hits, 2 homers, a walk, 3 strikeouts, 4 runs, all of them earned. And the 2-2 is fouled into the dirt. Stays 2-2. I'm pretty sure that's also the first time I've ever heard the word mollywopped. Might add that to the old repertoire, as that is almost hits him. Jumps out of the way, runs the count full. Third full count of the day for Samsung. UG Huck has the other two. Sorry, I was resetting the old the microphone. Kang Min Ho steps in. Hold your ears, ladies.
Kang Min
That is a
Ho.
ball outside.
Samsung Kang Mino. Oh, Kang Mino. Param pam 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 pam. Kang Mino. Kang Mino. Oh, Kang Mino. Param pam 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 pam. Kang Mino.
And that's another ball. It's 2-0 now. Again, courtesy of Kiwi. Austin Dean's up. How many runners are on base? O-Face is the 2-0 in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. He has not been good in the second. I'm still hungry. Somebody get that lady a hamburger. 2 on, Austin Dean up. He was the only one that could hit on Thursday's game when I streamed Thursday's game. But when he came up in a crucial situation, he wasn't able to get it done. The 2-1 pitch that is absolutely crushed, but foul. I might have gone out of the stadium.
Kang Min Ho.
Oh,
Samsung Kang Mino. Oh, Kang Mino. Param pam 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 pam. Kang Mino.
just
Kang
misses, and
Mino.
that's going to be ball
Oh,
3.
Kang Mino.
Runs the count
Param pam
full,
pam
3
pam
and 2.
pam pam pam. Kang Mino.
We were going to, but when we got up this morning, it said it was supposed to like storm all the way till 6 o'clock. So we didn't go. So what we're going to do is on the 30th, we're going to go to Samsung. The 31st, we're going to go to Busan. And then the 1st, we're going to go to Changwon. That'll be it for him. Oh man, it's been awful. We again a couple weeks ago we had tickets to Gwangju, and the weather said it was going to storm, so we didn't go, and it didn't storm at all. And that's Mrs. Pie. Kong Min Ho done for the day. I'll see who's running for him. As that's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman, underhand toss to the shortstop. I don't know what the second baseman was thinking. I have no idea what the second baseman was thinking there. 2 away now. But he should have quickly flipped to the shortstop and then suddenly has to stop and turn around. Really, really bad play by the second baseman. Yeah, so next weekend we'll head to Gwangju. We got tickets today for that game. Kim Ji-chan steps in, fouls it away. The 0-1 misses outside, 1-1. Da, 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 da. The 1-1 pitch. I almost streamed the Kiyoom and Hanwha game, as that's a single through the right side, or is going to go from first to third. As Kim Ji-chan comes up with a single. Now you got runners on the corners for Kim Sung-yoon, who already has a solo shot and a double on the day. Yeah, I almost streamed today's game. I even set up the thumbnail. I even see if I can. Yeah, I even had the thumbnail set up. Anu Jin and Peraza. As that drops inside and 1-0. Kim Tae-yeon. Again, all these people that are coming up with big hits and stuff are the people that Hanwha cast to the side. Kim Tae-yeon, they've tried to replace him 3 different times. Lee Do-yoon, they've tried to replace with Shimu Jun. They tried to replace him with number 16. That just catches the inside corner, 2-1. Oops, wrong button, but oh well. Another 2-1. And Little League, get him out of here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Little League double steal comes off third base too far and gets back picked. So I guess Kim. Yeah, but nobody has actual accounts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people with accounts out of the 28 people. O-Face, Jay, Don, Eddie, and Underdog are the only ones. They can't. If you don't have an account, you can't like and you
Thank
can't
you
follow.
for the recommendation, Salty King 3.
There we go. Thank you, Salty. These Salties in there. But yeah, guys, if you're on the SOOP, please make sure you make an account. That way, 2 things. You can hit the thumbs
Thank
up
you for
button.
the recommendation, Easily Eddie.
Thank you, Eddie. That way you can hit the thumbs up like that. And also, you can also, next to my channel name is a little star. You click that. That's how you follow me. Again, I stream 5 or 6 days a week, most weeks. So, all right. So, well, after that, we've got to the top of the 6th inning.
Thank you for the recommendation, Aaron Ramsey 5.
Thank you, Aaron. I think you were here yesterday. A great fake also by Sung Sung Bin. So obviously the fake got him, but there's no reason he should have been that far off. All right. Is Paddock still out there? Nope. We're going to get into the bullpen now. Let's all watch all these Ks go away. Yi Sung Min out on the mound, a 1.79 ERA. Oh, we'll see who takes over behind the plate. Also, is Kang Min Ho at a pinch runner. There's Reyes. 1 for 2 on the day. A single in his first at bat and a 4.63 double play. There's that same girl again. Swing and a miss. So 1-1. There we go. Jong Sun Hyun behind the mound or behind the plates. Victor Reyes. 2-0, swing and a miss. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, that is not right. There we go. 7, I believe. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. 7 and 6. That's fouled away. It stays 1-2. Hey, hit that button.
Thank you for the recommendation, Tony Pal.
Thank you, Tony. My pal, Tony. Until home run wall. And the 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss into the glove, and that is 1 away. Where's Mary Kate? Han Dong-hee steps in now. 0 for 2 on the day, a 4-3 ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss there. Thank you, thank you. Watching from DC, that is one place I would not want to be right now. As the 0-1 misses inside, a 1-1. SOOP is almost entirely Korean. I mean, it's a Korean company. Like, even the stuff I have to set up is often in Korean. As swing and a miss. 1-2. If you're on, so my stream is not available in Korea though, because if you show the game, you can't, it's not available in Korea. So they have what they call BJs. Yes, I'll let you guys think about that. As a high fastball up at his eyes, but he still swings and misses. So they have, they're called biased journalism, or BJs. Yeah, biased journalist. So basically, like a Samsung fan would, they would do play-by-play for the other Samsung fans. That catches the inside corner. But honestly, I've watched some of them, and I'm not trying to say that I'm great at this, but they're boring. Oftentimes, they don't, like, if you've been into my, yeah, you know, all those people running around with knives cutting up the reflecting pool. I lost my thought. But like, if you have ever watched my YouTube broadcast, it's you know, I have you know, different you know, the lineups up. I have pictures. I have the score bugs. Basically, they just like capture a website, and then they just broadcast that, and then put their camera on it. A swing and a miss as he strikes out the side. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th. 4-0 Samsung. Not even a game at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Just not even a game. Yeah. I mean, I am American, so I do understand. I do understand location. Yeah, those are all from me too. I took all of those, and I think I took them all in 2018, because in 2018 I went to every stadium. The only one that is not from me is the Changwon picture. I had one, but it just wasn't very good. So Kiwi snapped a picture a couple, like last year, I think. Yeah. I think, yeah, last year, I think he snapped the picture. My favorite is actually, my favorite is actually the Kium Heroes one. The reason why is because it used to be, the seats right behind home plates for Kium, if you would go to those before the game, you could actually go down through the dugout and go actually onto the field. So the picture of that picture, the Kium Heroes, is actually one from actually on the field. All right, the number 2 hitter will be back up after. He means Sucka's still out there. Just 23 pitches, not 25. I did mess up the pitch count a little in that last inning. As first pitch is outside, ball 1. Trying to think. I've only been to Yeah. Yeah, with the luckily nobody was there with the like the foul pole, like the netting pole. As that's a misses outside at 2-0. Kim Se-min over at the third. Pak Gun-woo back behind the plates as that misses up high. Now check to see where they're at in the lineup. Kim Se-min into there we go. I've been to obviously Cardinal Stadium, Bush Stadium. I've been to Kauffman Stadium, Fenway, Coors. I think that's it. That's in there for a strike, and now we've got a full count. $100%. Like it's such a different experience. Yeah, now that's a ground ball. First baseman will take it, steps on the bag, and no one away. I was supposed to, but the weather this morning was calling for like storms all the way to like 6 o'clock. You don't need to know Korean not to go to a game. Yeah, I mean, Korean beer is not very good. I will say that though. But it's a different culture for sure. As Gu Jauk lifts that one, the left fielder underneath it though. He bobbled it a little as it hit him on the glove and then bounced out of his glove. 2 away now. Yeah, I lived in Colorado for a couple years. Don't use Google Translate. Google Translate is awful. Yeah, so that's why I went to Coors a couple times. That is into the dirt. 1-0. The 1-0 into the dirt. 2-0. Yeah, going to Rockies games is nice. Parking is awful. But I always had to stay in a hotel. So, stay in a hotel and then you could walk around. We used to always go to Great Divide Brewery. The 2-0 right down the middle. Could not get more middle than that right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I lived in the mountains. So I had to go, it was kind of a pain to go down. That catches the bottom at 2-2. Yeah, I have a couple friends that live in Broomfield. A good game, but a quick game, Kenny. That's a great thing. And the 2-2 pitch into the dirt runs the count full, 3-2. Fifth full count of the day for Samsung. Yeah, so Kenny, what we're going to do next is on the 30th, we're going to go to Daegu for a Thursday game. As the 3-2 swing and a miss and a 1-2-3 inning, a first 1-2-3 inning of the day for Samsung. We'll go to the 8th. 4-0 Samsung. Let's get this game done. Paddock has been ridiculous. Yeah, so Kenny, on the 30th, we'll go to Kia versus Samsung, and then the 31st, we'll go to Samsung versus Lotte, and then on the 1st, we'll go to Kia versus NC. All right, so we've got the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up here in the top of the inning. Again, we are moving right along. There's that bullpen, that Hanwha bullpen. I got them today, Kenny. There was a ton left because we're going on a Friday instead of a Saturday. I moved here in 2014. Yeah, I just got behind the catcher, not right behind the catcher, but the upper deck behind the catcher. Why is that girl on camera so much today? All right, going with a new pitcher here. Lee Sung-hyun. A right-handed Lee Sung-hyun. First pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Han Tae-yong leads things off. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 way outside, 1-2. Yeah, we have to get tickets for Kia versus Samsung on Tuesday as the 1-2 fouled away. Stays 1-2. The tough tickets are going to be trying to get tickets for Kia and NC because we're going to be in Gwangju when those get on sale. Yes, the 1-2 pitch misses outside. So, yeah, I mean, again, I'm no stranger to the camera being on me in Korea, but usually, going back to kids a lot, going back to foreigners a lot, things like that. Yeah, I think so. The 2-2 is lifted up. Second baseman out into the grass, makes the play. There was a ton of seats on the third base side still available. Where's Mary Kate? Jeonmin Jae. First pitch is lifted up. Will slice. And off the netting in foul territory. Yeah, I don't know when they went on sale. I just checked today because Lotte tickets are so weird. There's the 0-1 in there for a strike. You talking about Ted? The 0-2 slaps it away. Stays 0-2. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying is there was a bunch of third base side, but I don't want the third base side. I want somewhere on the home side. So we just got the upper deck in behind home. I've been to 2. Did Kium 2-run shot underdog? As the 0-2 was slapped foul again. I'm gonna guess off of Pak Sangwon. I'm guessing here. I haven't looked. Again, I have the Lotte game up here, the Samsung Lotte game. I'm gonna guess a 2-run shot off of Pak Sangwon. Nope. Sogon Chan with an RBI double. As the 0-2 is going to be a single through the right side, and the second hit of the day for Lotte, ladies and gentlemen. Who is pitching for Hanwha? Iminu. Are they in the 8th? I used to work at Keystone. Right to the 0-1, way outside, 1-1. When I first moved to Colorado, I worked at Keystone at the tubing hill. All right, so the 1-1 pitch to Joe Min Young. Swing and a miss, so 1-2. Yeah, I lived in Frisco and Summit Cove. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. 2 away, brings up the number 9 hitter. Da, 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 da. All right, Kim Se-min steps in. Getting his first at bat of the day. I have no idea what that is. Davison, please tell me he hit a grand slam. The 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike on the outside, 1-2. I won't say how old I was when I moved there, but I moved there in 20. When did I move there? 2010 to 2012? Yeah. Oh, despite what I look like, I have never smoked weed in my entire life. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. It stays a 2-2. Yeah, after I finished college, I moved to Vegas for a little bit. So I hated it. Then I moved to Colorado. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. Again, they get a runner on and nothing after. They are 0 for 7 with runners on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-0 game. I'm pretty sure my mom smokes. I'm pretty sure my sister smokes too. I don't know. I don't think they smoke. I think they're medicinal gummies or whatever. I have no problem against it. Whatever you want, it doesn't bother me any. It is medicinal. There is zero question about that. All right. So what do we got? So we've got to the top of the 9th inning. Too much. So it's between that girl in the white shirts and the girl with the 2 colors of hair who they keep showing. All right. Diaz steps in. That's in there for a strike at the top of the zone. Let's see who is on the mound now for Lotte. The 0-1 pitch. Fouls away. Eugene Ha. Seventh game, 8.22 innings, a 207 batting average against, a 208 ERA. Woo! Almost takes out Diaz, and will be 1-2. The amount of popularity that woman is going to have in Korea, especially if her husband continues to pitch well. That is into the dirt. It's a 2-2.
Lions, Diaz, Diaz, whoa, Diaz, whoa, 승리 위해 Diaz, whoa, whoa.
The 2-2 ripped into right field, and he is going to drop down with a single. First hit of the day for Diaz, 11th hit of the day for Sam. There you go. Ask and thou shall receive, Tony. Buchanan, again, he's possibly going to be a replacement for Gerardo. All right, so UG Hyuka steps in there for a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. The 0-1 breaks down low, 1-1. UG Hawk, 2 for 3 on the day, a single, and a 4-6-3 double play. The 1-1 pitch misses low, 2-1. The 2-1 misses up high, 3-1. That's going to be a ground ball through the right side. Diaz will head on over to third base. And once again, UG Huck with another hit. Third hit of the day for Eugene Huck. Big slam. Counting your money now. Who hit the grand slam? Kim Jong-un. This is low, 1-0. Anjay Suck. He had a home run earlier in the day, too. He's got 2 home runs. He's the one that had the ridiculous play defensively yesterday at third. 2-0 count now. That's going to be a ground ball. Throws to first. And that's 1 away. Jang Sung Hyun steps in now, getting his first at bat of the day. All right, so we've got a pinch hitter here. Kim Hyun Jun misses outside, ball one. Yeah, another 1-0 pitch into the dirt. Yeah, another 2-0 pitch now sets up down at the knees in the middle of the plate. And fouls it away at 2-1. Da, 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 da. Yang Hyun on deck. Yeah, another 2-1 and misses way outside, a 3-1. And he walks him. Looks like Hanwha's putting some pressure on Kiyoum, a runner on second, 1 out. That was the same thing yesterday. I told you guys, their bullpen is just so bad. Again, bullpen. 11 balls. As we'll have ourselves a pitching change here. So elsewhere around the league, Kia, they're up a 7-2, I believe, right now against this SSG. As nothing is loading. KT is up a 6-2 against LG. Kia. Oh, sorry. Kia is up a 9-2. They've put up 2 more runs on a Hanjun Su 2 RBI double. They're up a 9-2 in the 8th inning. And then Doosan is up 9-6 now as they've got a runner on first with just 1 out. Then Kiyoum's up a 4-2, but Hanwha does have a runner on a second with Kangbae Ko up to bat. And then KT has added another run. They're up 6-2 against LG as Anyan Min is up to bat. So let's see, lead off the top of the 8th inning. It's all you, Jason. You left, and suddenly they decide to start winning. All right, base is loaded. We've got a new pitcher out on the mound, obviously. Kim Kong Hyun. .260 ERA in 16 games, a .230 batting average against. Does have 11 walks, though. All right, so we've got a pinch hitter here, Kim Un-gong. First pitch is in there for a strike. Why aren't you watching on SOOP? As that is a fouled away. 0-2. It should be easier to watch on overseas than it is in Korea. Kim Un-gong, 2 grand slams on the season. Check swing at a ball up at his eyes, and it stays 0-2. All right, so we'll try this 0-2 pitch once again. I mean, not a lot of. Oh, okay. The 0-2 pitch slaps ball 2 away. It stays 0-2. Yeah, it also doesn't help that the times change all the time. 2 o'clock game, 5 o'clock game, 6 o'clock game, 6:30 game. The 0-2 pitch, it taps the glove on the ground. Well, 1-2. Is he not chasing that one? This is pretty much the game for Lotte. Bases loaded, 1 out. Pinch hitter up, Kim Un-gong. Rolls over. Foul. No. That is going to score a run. Why would he not let it go foul? Why did he not let that go foul? I don't know what this third baseman was thinking. Diaz is not fast. The ball was rolling foul. What is he doing? What was he doing? What was he doing? As Kim Ji-chan steps in now. I'm sorry, I don't understand what he was doing there. Kim Ji-chan rolls that one over. First baseman will step on the bag. I'm still trying to figure out what the heck that guy was doing. Like, 1, he was going foul. 2, if he's going to pick it up, throw him out at home. The guy's super slow. We go to the 9th inning. Lotte needs a miracle because they have 2 hits on the day. I am just amazed by that. I guess because, man, there's no logic. Lotte will have the top of their lineup coming up. Can they get can they get enough hits? I guess they technically don't need hits, but Key is up 12-2 now. They scored 5 in the third run, 5 in the third inning, and 5 in the eighth inning. Solo shots. They're now a 2-run shot, right? They're up 8-2. Not a lot of close games here, ladies and gentlemen. Masha Gaming, I'm afraid to tell you, but I don't think you're going to get to 6 runs from Samsung. All right, so Long Sung Bin will lead it off. He's currently the worst player of the game, according to the well-being rankings, which I do not understand at all. Bringing out the closer. Bringing out the closer in a 5-run game. First pitch is ripped foul. "41 games, 38.2 innings, 23 saves, a 150 batting average against, 18 walks, and 43 strikeouts. The last time I saw him, he had a 36-pitch save in 1 inning. As the 0-1 is popped up. Catcher underneath it makes the catch. Kim Do-won is behind the plate. I don't know who is doing what and where, and I'm not going to bother with it because there's already 1 away in the 9th inning. Oh yeah, they had the bases loaded, so they were up by 2, and I gave up a single, a double, and then 3 walks to score a run or something like that, and then 4 full counts in 1 inning. Is that in there for a strike? 4 full counts in 1 inning. Ended up walking home the run to put it within a 1-run game. And then the next guy up swings at the first pitch. The guy had just walked 3 straight batters, as that's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. Throws over to first. So he he's in the inning. He had 4 full counts. He had just walked 3 straight batters on 3 straight full counts. Walked in a run to make it a 1-run game. Bases loaded, down by 1 with 1 out. And he swings at the first pitch and grounds into a 4-6-3 double play. Like, how do you swing at the first pitch in a 1-run game when he's just walked the last 3 batters and he's thrown 36 pitches? Yeah, it's the 0-1, a swing and a miss. 0-2. Down to their final strike, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Oh, yeah, there's no question it happens a lot. But it shouldn't. The 0-2 pitch, tapping the glove on the ground. That's going to be a ground ball out in front, so the catcher's going to grab it, throws to first. And that'll be it. So Paddock gets his first win of his career in the KBO. His wife is happy, and everyone is happy about his wife. that'll be it for the game. Again, it was all Samsung, honestly. Uh, Lotte had one hit in the first inning. Reyes had a 2-out single, but they go 0 for 1. Then 1, 2, 3 in the second, 1, 2, 3 in the third, 1, 2, 3 in the fourth, 1, 2, 3 in the fifth. Reach and air, and then 1, 2, 3 behind that, and then 1, 2, 3 in the seventh, and then 1, 2, 3 in the ninth. They had 2 hits on the day and 1 walk. That's it. Lotte, fell behind early. I talked about it at the beginning. Nagyunan really struggles in the start of games. He gives up a lot of home runs. He'd given up 5 home runs in the first inning already. And he get beat with a double to Kim Sung-yoon and then a 2-run shot to Gujauk. That's all Samsung needed. Third inning, another solo shot from Kim Sung-yoon. And then in the 5th inning, they manufactured a run with a double, a single, and a sacrifice. 8th inning, they got another one. They shouldn't have gotten it. Again, we talked about it. A ground ball to the third baseman. One should have let it go foul. The fact that he fielded it, he should have thrown home. Bad situational awareness. Trying to, I guess, I don't know what he was trying to do, but thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you guys on, make sure you hit the thumbs up. That's a like over on YouTube. That is an upper recommendation over on SOOP. Make sure you subscribe over on YouTube. If you are on a SOOP, next to my channel name is a little star. Click that. So that's how you can follow me. It's called a loyal viewer over on SOOP. I will be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock. I'm scheduled to do this game. We'll see what the pitching matchups are. Again, I was scheduled to go to this game. I had tickets to this game. I actually sold them about an hour before the game. At face value, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a scalper. So I will be maybe doing this game tomorrow. It should be Won Tae-in versus Pak Seung. Or no, Beasley. Maybe Beasley. Pak Seung, I don't know. It should be Won Tae-in versus one of them. Or I could get crazy and do another one, but most likely I'll just do this one. So hey, I did. I sold them at face value. I'm going to tell you this because one, it's getting illegal to scalp tickets in Korea. I sold them at face value. The lowest tickets were going for 30,000 or 38,000 won a ticket. I sold mine for 11,000 won face value because I just want people to go watch baseball. I'm not trying to make money off of people trying to watch baseball. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock, same time. Thank you guys for tuning in. All of that's fun stuff. Go watch some other games. I think the only game that is actually worth watching is the Kiwoom and Hanwha game, but I believe they're in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out and saw up to bats. So that game is not going to be much left either. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. As always, until next time.
Thank you for Star Balloons 33J 1970.